All right, hello, fellow music lovers. Guess what? It's time for another CD acquisition lineup. Now, I did not go out getting CDs this time. This was not me. Not me. My uncle sent me more, totally out of the blue. And I've got a few to go through here. And some of these are awesome. Some of them are stuff that I didn't even know existed. Here we go. To start with, Steamin' with the Miles Davis Quintet. I love Miles Davis. Gotta love that jazz styling. Now, the cool thing about this is the Miles Davis Quintet actually does include John Coltrane as well. And these two are both just geniuses. I actually was fortunate enough to be able to see Miles Davis perform when I was like 11 years old. And I really didn't appreciate it at the time because I was a young kid, but I do love this type of music. I love his stuff. I didn't know what this album was right here, but it's going to be really. I haven't actually put it in to listen to it yet, but I know it's going to be good. It's Miles Davis. I mean, come where we can. It's going to be great. This one is wild. This is Shakti and John McLaughlin, Natural Elements. Now, John McLaughlin is a well-known guitarist, jazz musician, and this really blew me away. I didn't know what this was. First off, look, the CD is actually set up like the record, right? Side one, side two. It's pretty cool. This is world music. It's got a lot of Indian, Middle Eastern flair to it. It's beautiful. It's really good background music. It's good, relaxing stuff. I didn't know this was a thing. Didn't know who Shakti was. I know who John McLaughlin is, but I didn't know who Shakti was. And it's just really, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Never would have gotten these for myself, mind you. Never would have. Now this one here, pay no attention to the price label. I don't know what was actually spent on this, but Steely Dan Asia. This is a classic Steely Dan album. It's actually, unfortunately, only the second Steely Dan that I own. But the funny thing is, a couple of the songs on here are actually on the other collection I have. The Decade of Steely Dan, just because this album was so prominent in their career. It's just nice to have the album itself. Never owned it. I did own a few Steely Dans when I was younger, but never owned this one. It's a good album. It's a really good collection too. Now here's some cool things. I'm actually going to show a couple at once here, just because I didn't know what a couple of these were, nor would I have ever actually voluntarily gone out and bought them for myself. But these two right here, Burning Spear, Chant Down Babylon, The Island Anthology, 2 CD set, and Aswad, which I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It could be Aswad. I'm not 100% certain because I didn't know who this was. But reggae. These are both reggae albums. I never would have gone out and bought myself any reggae, and I love it. These are so good. Incidentally, I know somebody who is from Jamaica, and I told him that I got some reggae in my collection now, and he said reggae is good for the soul. You know what? He's right. And this Burning Spear, I absolutely love it. Every song on here is absolutely amazing. 2 CD collection. Looks like maybe from like when they were with Island Records. Maybe it was a whole-on thing. I don't know their history, obviously. Don't know anything about them. Liner notes in the album actually do tell a little bit of a story. Didn't really have a chance to read much of it. I just kind of put the music on and just fell in love. But yeah, those two. But guess what? There's another one behind here, right? The first Bob Marley CD I actually own. Now, when I was younger, I grew up with the Bob Marley and the Wailers Legend album, which was the greatest hits. But this one here, Kaya, is an album I didn't know existed. And I don't know a lot of the stuff on here. But again, it's Bob Marley. And it's reggae. I have 3 reggae CDs in my collection now. Never would have thought I'd actually ever own any reggae. And I've got it now. And I really kind of want to get some more Burning Spear now that I've listened to that collection. To be entirely honest with you, I really kind of want to dig more into them. Obviously Bob Marley as well, but I want to dig more into them. This one right here, this is a cool one. Didn't know existed. Dave Mason, Alone Together. Now, Dave Mason is a founding member of Traffic with Steve Winwood, and this actually shows it. It's got a very nice classic rock feel, and if you didn't know any better, you would swear it was actually a Steve Miller Band album, or that he worked with Steve Miller. I know he was a studio musician during the off times he was not with Traffic, because he was off and on with them, even though he was a founding member. But I don't think he actually worked with Steve Miller. However, the styling, maybe because of the time frame that the album actually came out, because this one right here is from the 70s. Maybe it's because of the time frame, but you know, I love Steve Miller and I love classic rock, and this was a really nice find to have. Didn't know he did any solo stuff himself. Like I said, just knew him from Traffic. There is a Traffic album I'm looking for. It's actually on my CD bucket list, my CD Holy Grail list. The album is called Far From Home, and there's a possibility I might be getting that from somebody, from some connections. Now here, I'm saving the best for last. I'm going to sneak it onto camera. Look at this thing. This giant friggin' box was in the box of stuff that my uncle sent me. It's Grateful Dead. It's 2 full concerts. Fox Theater, May 19th, 1977, Atlanta, Georgia. And Lakeland Civic Center Arena, May 21st, 1977, Lakeland, Florida. 6 CDs. This is a 6 CD collection, 2 full concerts. It's set up in the 2 double packs here, and I'm going to keep it right in this actual box, because I could take them out and put them in like a CD rack in the double CD spot, but I want to keep this together. And truth be told, it's only the second Grateful Dead thing I technically own. I have the Flashback with the Grateful Dead is one that I own, and I have some live recordings, and I have like a blank CD that someone had made for me with some stuff on it, but this is only the second Grateful Dead collection that I actually own right now. I did own some when I was younger too, to be fair. I love the Dead. Hell, I have a freaking Grateful Dead dancing bear tattoo on my leg. And apparently I'm picking up a nice, you know, live music selection. I've got this, I've got Fish Alive 1, and then that Fish bootleg, which I showed off in the previous video. I've also got that live Jerry Garcia band 1, so that ties right in with the Grateful Dead. So I've got a nice live collection. Oh, and I've got Waiting for Columbus, Little Feat. So I've got a nice live music collection going. I could have, you know, set up a system and have like concerts going on. It pretty cool. Just like, you know, we used to do back in our pre-internet days. But that's where a lot of this comes from, right? The pre-internet days. And just, I like having the physical media. And listen, when I sit and put a CD on and I let it play, it's a different feeling than going through a streaming service, or even putting a CD on, skipping through the songs is different than going through a streaming service. So I'm going to keep this up. I do hope people are enjoying this. There will be more coming. I don't know what other CDs I'm going to be getting myself. I do have a few older ones in my collection that I want to offload at the moment, and may actually take them down to like one of the local store and do like a trade or something like that to take care of that. But there's also more stuff coming on this channel. I do have the shorts still coming. Shorts are pretty much where it's at for me, but I do like doing these as well, and it looks like there's more interest coming in these as well. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, stay tuned. Have a good one.